We're here at La Casa Del Tabaco for the Cigar Blend Battle Royale 2025. Hey guys, it's Felix from Bars and Cigars ATL, and as you know, if you've been following along, we dive deep into everything bars and cigars. So when you got a cigar blend out, we got to get our hands on it. And today I'm joined with the man himself, Montoya from Coffee Whiskey Provisions. What's going on, Montoya?
What's up, sir?
Hey man, thanks for joining me, man.
Yes, sir. My pleasure, sir.
Yeah. So you know we did this last year with
Yes,
Poor
sir.
Man's Guide.
Yes, sir.
And we had an amazing Battle Royale. And this year we got some new contenders and some old favorites coming back to us this year.
I love the video. I love the content.
Appreciate
How many bottles were involved last year?
Last year we only had 3 bottles involved.
I wouldn't say only 3 because there was 3 killers.
Yes, 3
'Cause
killers.
I had a chance to taste all 3.
But as
Loved
you can
them all.
see, we have a whole new lineup, pretty much a whole new lineup that we're going to walk through now. So let's talk about what we have. Now, I want to start off with the reigning king from last year, 2024. It was the RY3. And this year, they actually have their second series. So they changed up a little bit on the recipe. This one is actually finished in Tokai cask, Sherry cask, and Ambarana. So they changed from the Narana cask from last year and introduced the Ambarana. So quite a few changes. I'm excited about that one. Contender number 2 is a brand that I'm falling in love with. It's a boutique brand. This here is Copper and Cask. And they have a store pick cigar blend. This is from Specs down in Texas. The guys really talked me into this one. This one is finished into Armagnac, Sherry, and Cognac.
Perfect.
So very
Specs in
interesting.
Texas, huh?
Yeah, Specs in Texas. Beautiful store.
Little small ass store.
Big store.
Nobody's ever heard of that damn brand.
And this one is we've heard a lot of buzz about. You know the brand, but this is their first cigar blend. This is the Penelope cigar blend. Now, unlike a lot of contenders here in the cigar blend, this one is not finished, but it's a blend of straight American whiskey and American light whiskey. So that and they partnered with cigar professionals. So Descent Cigar and Stolen Throne actually helped blend this to pair perfectly with their cigar. So that's going to be really interesting. And of course, we had to go local with some of our boys. We got the guys from Short Barrel here. This is their 3rd iteration of a cigar batch. 1 and 2 was a great hit. This time, they actually released 3 different cigar blends. So we have one of the 3 here, and one of our favorites.
Absolutely one of our favorites.
But this one here, with all their blends, they're finished in Armagnac, Cognac, rum, and Tawny Port. So really good blend here. Excited about that one. And then we have some bangers, I would say. Bangers in the sense of long in the tooth from a cigar blend, but also banger in just what is given to you, a very unique spin. So first, I'm going to introduce the World Whiskey Society 20-year cigar blend. So this is...
Hey. So if nothing else, the decanter is amazing.
Alone,
hey,
the bottle
on the bar alone, it's a piece of art.
But this one is finished in some unique finishes. So let me walk you through this one. This one is the Aramari finish, right?
Oh yeah, that's easy to say.
Yeah, Cognac, Madeira,
Yes.
Sherry, Tawny Port, and tequila. So basically, they say, give me every spirit.
right, exactly.
And let me finish it.
I've had tequila finishes. In fact, we had a weeder, a 10-year weeder from them finished in tequila. Wow. But other than that, I've never had tequila finished in whiskey, so it's going to be real interesting on a multi-finish.
Yeah.
So
and a multi-finish, and with the longest age, I think that we have here. This is a 20-year, and I think on average we're talking about 6, 7, and 8 for the most part.
You hadn't got the OG yet.
Yeah,
hold on.
exactly.
Hold on now.
Up next,
when you talk about ages,
the OG in the cigar blend series, they're the ones who actually kicked it off. This is the Joseph Magnus cigar blend. So if you ever dabbled in the cigars blend space, you've heard about this one. This one is finished in Armagnac, Sherry, and Cognac. So very similar to the specs that we have here. But as he was mentioning, this on average, youngest year is 13, I think it is.
No. There's 16. It's either 6. I need to look it up. Yeah, the minimum is 16.
A lot of big bangers here. We got some new contenders that I'm really excited about. So let's not waste any time and get into it. Now, a little bit different than what we did last year, where we waited and did a 2-part, where we judged them straight up, and then we judged them with a cigar. We're going to light up throughout this, and I'll introduce the cigars when we get back into it. So stay with us. All right, we got it all laid out in front of us. Yes, sir. So we introduced the bottles, so you guys got an idea of what we're going to be sipping on tonight, but these are true blinds. So we took the bottles back to the bar. Jimmy was able to label them and pour them without us doing. Laid it out to the table. So we will be drinking, however, we start from outside to in, the same thing at the same time. We'll sip through all 6 and then we'll select our top 3.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's get started with glass number 1 on the outer rim. And again, we don't know what this one is, but let's just talk about what we see so far. I do like the color. It's not the darkest one out of the lineup.
No, not at all.
But really nice color. Viscosity seems to be.
I have not seen legs running all over the place, but let me just wait, see if we see a little. Actually, no, there it is. I'm sorry, bad angle.
It's a little
there.
bit.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. Oh yeah, it's there.
All right, let's see how it is on the nose. Ooh, I actually like the nose. Again, the first sip, I actually like this one. Nice sweetness on there.
Very sweet. If you lean in, sweeter. A little lighter, just to be honest.
A really nice, probably say brown sugar, light brown sugar notes. I would think this one has also a rum finish to it because of that sweetness that I'm getting. I would think that has a little bit of a rum finish.
Possible. Typically, rum would show up, you would get some tropical fruit, some pineapple maybe. A molasses influence is usually a telltale, but that doesn't mean it's not there.
Which I don't get that. I just get that kind of like that light brown sugar.
That brown sugar that yes.
And a touch of vanilla.
The question is whether or not that vanilla is that deep. Vanilla frosting sometimes you get with like American whiskey, you'll get that, but that's just light whiskey by itself. Yeah. I'm sorry, I said American, but light whiskey, but.
All right, let's move on to number 2. The second one is lighter in color. Not as viscous.
Looks like, wait for it, you might be right.
But kind of more of a hay color to it. I'm gonna think that this is one of the non-finished ones, just because I don't get a lot of influence on color.
Actually, with that in mind, then that next one should be finished.
Yeah.
Look at that color.
All right, on the nose.
Pleasant.
Ooh, actually, I take that back. This way.
Yeah.
Now, when you talked about last one having that a certain type of vanilla, this has more of that creme brulee custard.
Yeah, it does.
Vanilla note. Let's see how it is on the palate.
On the palate, tell it all.
The body is richer on number 2 than number 1, to me.
Hold on.
Kind of coats the tongue a little bit better. Yeah.
Hey, I like the late game. Hey, that full quarter performance is top tier. Laid on the palate, back of the palate, the finish.
Yeah. Comes in.
That evolved
on the back end. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
really nice.
I'm a fan. Grapiness.
Yeah. So I do take that back. This one actually may be finished.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be.
I was just going off of the color that maybe it was too light.
Right. Number 2, I can't wait to go back to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Saved a little bit in the glass.
Yeah, I saved a lot. I want to go back to that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's time to go ahead and move over to 3. The color, this is the very dark color.
Yep.
Rich here. Man, immediately I'm getting cinnamon on this one.
Cinnamon, Amberana. I'm gonna go ahead and call it.
So this is a Amberana finish one. I definitely.
And I got heavy coconut.
Heavy coconut, and then
but actually way more cinnamon, but it's definitely it's coconut underneath.
And we only had 2 or 3 in Amberana finish, correct?
2. It was the Rye 3 Cigar Series 2, and then the World Whiskey Society had Amberana in it as well. So those were our 2.
All right, so we can pretty much by the nose take this down. Let's see how it is on the palate.
Wow.
Not bad, even though Amberana sometimes have been played out. Wow. I think this is it's Amberana, but it's cinnamon It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's a milky cinnamon. That's coats the tongue. It's thick. It's viscous. And the Amburana isn't overdone.
No.
Now, however,
Hold on. You know I've said it over and over again. I absolutely do not like Amburana for the most part in my whiskey, a finished Amburana finish. But that is absolutely.
that's a good one.
That's absolutely delicious. Let me try with this one. The darker, stick with the nick.
I think it pairs better with the darker cigar. That cinnamon, there you go. That cinnamon really does well with the chocolate notes here, almost making it like a Mexican hot chocolate. So it's pairing really well with the chocolate notes in the darker cigar. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful right there. I'm absolutely not mad about them.
No.
So even if you're not an Amburana fan, with the right cigar, I see why so many cigar blends use Amburana. But let's move on to 4. Now 4 is we're going back to a more lighter color, but the nose is really
wow.
I get marshmallow. It's creamy. It's sweet. Man, I'm
nice.
really liking this one.
Yeah, that's
number 4 is really nice on the nose. Let's see how it is on the palate.
Yeah, that's a deep cream puff there.
Really nice. Get a little bit of honey in 4, along with I would say tart bright fruit. This one I would think has a wine finish, maybe. I'm sorry, a cognac finish, maybe, because I'm getting that honey, that richness, touches of fruit, of a nice bright fruit.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is number 4 is really nice. From a flavor standpoint, before the cigar, 4 is really showing out.
4 is balanced and well constructed. Well, when I say well constructed, well blended. Yeah, very much so.
That is good. I really like 4. From a pairing standpoint, I think 4 can go with the lighter or the medium, the darker cigar.
Yeah. Hats off to whoever blended that.
Yeah, 4 is really good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Let's move on to 5. Let's take a sip of water.
Look at the color.
Again, back to the rich color. Really dark. I'm gonna guess this is a sherry, maybe a port finish, just because of that more reddish, darker color. Let's see how it is on the nose. Not as bright, it's heavier. Maybe a little bit of raisin. Oakiness. I get a lot of more oak, I guess, out of the other 4. Number 5 has a lot more
there
oak.
goes the nose. Took me a second to catch back up.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. That's wonderful.
Oakiness, deeper flavors, raisin.
Very good legs.
Good viscosity, definitely. And nice color as well.
I'm going to the palate.
All right. Layers. That's all I can say with this one. Layers of flavor. It's good. I kind of want to go with the World Whiskey Society with this one, if I was to take a blind guess.
I wouldn't be upset with that because it's actually sweeter. And based on the components, I don't know if it's World Whiskey, but it's lighter, it's sweeter. Curious to see how that thing smokes. But you're right, it's layers, it evolves. It actually pairs well with the darker, richer cigar. It balances, it pairs very well with that. That's a killer combo. That's a
Darker one?
Yeah, that's a killer combo.
Let me try that one there.
Yeah, try that. Sorry, folks, we just, we're smoking and drinking like we smoke and drink.
All right.
I was concerned whether or not that might get lost. It doesn't get lost.
No,
Nah,
doesn't get lost at all.
Right, exactly. Don't that pair well?
Yeah, it does.
I told you that pairs extremely well.
Our
Touch of
final
water.
one. Yep. Our final one. Moving to 6. Glass number 6.
Man, there's some good whiskey in here.
Damn sure. I mean, again, everything.
I'm sorry. I went to the nose immediately. I'm sorry.
Let's go to the. No,
sorry. I jumped the gun, but
no worries. Nice golden color.
Oof.
Yeah,
First
you got
off-
me excited about this nose. Hold on.
And look at the viscosity on
Yeah,
this.
this one is
We
nice.
do not know the order. It seemed here La Casa put this together for us. So, man, that nose is.
Let me take it to the nose.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Man, damn.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna say Armagnac in this one.
Wow.
This one smells so far on the nose the most elegant and the most pronounced, with not necessarily anything per se sticking out other than this one smells like it's odor. Smells like it has a lot of layers in it.
Hey, by the way,
That is nice.
This is a mood pour.
Yeah.
Just the nose. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the experience is a mood thing.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
absolutely.
me. I'm on my back screen porch. I've got Coltrane blowing, and I'm in no hurry to drink or smoke anything.
No.
And I'm just really just
A true sipper.
true sipping.
It is standing out on the nose.
Wow, the nose. You see how long we're on this nose?
Yeah.
Wow,
So let's take it to the palate.
man, that fruit on there is sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so check this. Phenomenal mouthfeel up front, layers of flavor. Unfortunately, light on the finish.
Hold on.
It gets now it lasts, but it is not as
Yeah,
rich.
it fades out a little faster. So you didn't have a lot of evolution, but
flavor up front.
flavor up front is a beast. But it transitions out like this.
Yeah,
Let me do it sideways.
it calms down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of fades down like that. But that flavor is wow.
It plays out to your point. You talk about jazz in the mood.
Yeah.
It plays out like in any good jazz song where it just trinkles off.
Right.
Really do like that one. Really do like that
Let
one.
me take a little pull.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the lighter, more floral cigar on this one. All right, so let's boil this down. Let's pick our top 3, then we'll bring the bottles back in, and then we'll do a final pour. All right, guys, we are at the point where we've picked our top 3, and I think
sir.
there may be some agreements and there may be some disagreements, but as you can tell, we have the bottles back in front of us, and what we're going to do is reveal this in order. So I think we have our 3rd place closest inside, 2nd place
Hold
in
on,
the
let me
middle,
double check with 3rd place on the inside, Jimmy. Jimmy certified. 3rd's on the inside. Okay.
and 1st place is on the outside. So let's start off with our 3rd place.
Okay.
I'll let you do. Let's go through it, nose, taste, and then explain,
Real.
and then we'll reveal it.
This one is the most distinct for me, so I won't forget this.
So even though it came in 3rd place, it's not a slouch. I think it pairs very well with the both cigars, actually. Good flavors, good layers. I feel like this one is finished in quite a few finishes.
This is my 3rd place is that cinnamon bomb that I suspect is Amburana. Not my profile. I don't live in that zone, but there's no way for me not to put that in and not to recommend or recognize how well that is put together. It is excellent.
All right, so reveal the letter.
If I liked Amburana, this would be no brainer.
Reveal the letter on your number 3.
Number 3 is letter C for me.
And my number 3 is D. All right, so now we got to find D and C. What you got there?
I found mine.
I found mine.
Hey, two heavy weights. So Rye 3 Cigar Series number 2 is my number 3. And like I said, I actually, this just is so well put together, so well blended. This is masterfully done. There was no way for me not to put this in, and I don't like Amberana, and I love this bottle of whiskey. So, man.
So for my number 3, I'm actually glad that the old dog still shows up in the top 3. Joseph Magnus, again, like we mentioned, is one of the first cigar blends. So to show that it can bang out with some 6 bottles, it still shows its prowess in the cigar blend. These guys know what they're doing. They started it, so they're still in my top 3. The only thing I think with this one was it's well balanced. It goes great with any of the cigars. It was a note that I felt familiar with, so it didn't stand out as much as my second and my first pick.
Gotcha. What
So
letter
that's
was
the
that for
only
you?
thing.
What
This
letter?
is D. This is D. Yep.
And you know what's ironic about that? That's batch number 366. Current newest batches that are coming out. OG is still
They still
OG.
know what they doing.
Still OG.
All right.
OG.
So
Nancy, thank you.
Let's talk about our second place.
Second place.
So
Okay.
again, see, I think my second is your number 3.
Okay, what you got?
I get cinnamon. I get cinnamon toast crunch.
Right.
So you don't mind if I go first, right?
No, go right ahead.
This is C.
It's so damn good. It's so damn good.
And what's your second place?
My second place is letter.
What letter is that?
I'm letter B.
B.
Wow.
Have we seen B yet?
Nope. That's A.
Your number 2 is Penelope.
Wow.
Unfinished, light whiskey, American light and American straight.
Wow.
And again, that was put together by the folks from Distillate Cigars and Stolen Throne. They worked with Penelope to put this one together. Surprisingly enough, a lot of people didn't think this was going to be a good cigar blend because it wasn't finished.
Because it wasn't finished.
But that, I'm glad
The
that
light
you finished.
whiskey by itself, again, once paired, and it paired well with both, that was kind of my litmus test. It worked well with both the lighter cigar, the light creamy cigar, and then that deep, medium, dark, rich cigar. So that's what put it in for me.
So because this won last year's 2024 Cigar Blend Battle Royale, but they did change the recipe. What this one gave me with the darker cigar, the Nick, was a Mexican hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So you got the chocolate notes, you take a pull of the cigar, you get the chocolate, you get that richness, and then with the Amberana cinnamon, it just paired so well. So if you're used to Abuela hot chocolate, you'll be very familiar with the notes or the pairing that you get with this one. Pairing it with a dark full body cigar with some nice chocolate notes, the RY3 shows itself. Drum roll, please. Let's reveal our number 1.
All right.
I'll let you go first, sir. What letter is it?
Sorry, I was enjoying it. I got letter F.
I don't think we saw F. Oh. Bro,
Wow.
your F is the short barrel blue label. Now tell me why.
Man, first off, that fruitiness.
So
But
you
more,
like the fruitiness.
I mean, it's balanced. It's well constructed. When I say well constructed, it's blended.
Okay.
And so it noses amazingly well. And I'm a sucker for a great nose. When I drink whiskey and I smoke cigars, everything is slow and deliberate, meaning I want it to be a full-on experience. I want to be able to look at it. I want to be able to nose it and be like, oh, that's elegant, it's soft, it's subtle, whatever it may be, or dark and rich. Wherever it takes me, it takes me. There's a fruitiness, there's a dark, rich, grapey thing happening. That shit is amazing.
All right, so we are definitely different on our first place. My first place was A. Have we seen A?
I've seen A.
Well,
I almost cursed. This is gonna mess you up.
my A is
Cooper and Cask.
first place.
First place. Their cigar blend. It's a 8-year whiskey. It's selected from 10 barrels. It's finished in sherry, Armagnac, and cognac. Specs out of Texas. A humble little. Ain't nothing humble about Specs. Everything in Texas is big and clean, including Specs.
Yeah.
You're glad you brought this one home, aren't you?
The Copper and Cask. I picked this one up visiting in-laws
What's
in
that letter on
Texas. This is A. This is A.
I need to find that.
And what's funny is so this shows also my palate because that and the Joseph Magnus are finished in the same finishes. they're both finished in Armagnac, sherry, and cognac. So it may be a profile thing for me, but as you can see, the ones that resonated best with me had a similar finish. But to have an 8-year battle against something that has 16, 13, 12-year whiskey just shows that these guys at Copper and Cask are really doing a great thing. Again, it's a boutique blend, boutique brand, but you really need to get your hands on this one. I really enjoyed this one thoroughly, and I'm glad to see the winner of last year still coming out. Change the recipe, but still they know what they're doing. But they really dialed it in. I'm excited to see what they do with Series 3. We got an OG, we got the winner of last year, and we got a new dog in the fight. So my top 3 is right here, guy. Your 3 was
My three.
a bunch of surprises here.
So number 3,
Yep.
Rye 3 series, cigar series number 2. Had this in hand, passing like me and Amberana not gonna do it. Don't like Amberana, not happening. Yeah, let's probably double back, go ahead, grab that. That's crazy. So
Your
that's
Penelope is number 2.
This is actually the biggest surprise of them all.
Yeah.
And Unfinished Whiskey was my number 2.
Your number 1?
Number 1,
A local favorite, short barrel. They're right up here in Norcross, Georgia. You can get your hands on this barrel if you visit the blending factory right there in Norcross. So guys, this has been an amazing 2025 cigar blend. Just like last year, we got some surprises and we got some old guys who've been in the game for quite a while. This has been an amazing plethora. We have great cigars to blend with it. Special shout out to Jimmy and La Casa del Tabaco for hosting this. Thank you again for hosting last year's and this year's amazing blends. Anything you want to say before we finish out?
nope, just each one is exceptional. So there's not a bad whiskey up here. Each and every one is exceptional. So by all means, there's not one I wouldn't recommend. Follow Bars and Cigars ATL. Bars and Cigars on everything. You can follow me, Coffee Whiskey Provisions, on all platforms as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned, more to come.
All right. And if you tried any of these with a cigar, make comments, share this with your friends who definitely smoke cigars, who may have a few of these selections. And again, subscribe so you don't miss anything that we got coming up. We got a lot more whiskey reviews, cigar reviews that you need to be aware of. So again, as Montoya said, follow Bars and Cigars ATL, follow Coffee Whiskey Provision, follow La Casa del Tabaco, and visit La Casa del Tabaco for some premium pours and some premium cigars. All right, guys, light up your life.